is up, Dish Rags? JJ back here from Rump Your Bets with another free pick for it. It's going to be Major League Baseball for Friday, August the 13th. Games will be played between the Arizona Diamondbacks and San Diego Padres. Current betting spread is Padres minus 170, total 8.5. So, we completed the good old killing spree, wrapping up our 5th straight win with these videos. Again, killing spree, referencing my Halo friends from back in the day, or Halo losers, if you will. Landed Tigers moneyline minus 105 versus the Orioles. That was from Tuesday. This actually marks the third 5-game winning streak of the season with these video plays, and also moves these plays to 26-12 plus 13.3U. Interestingly enough, both previous times I had won 5 games in a row during this season with these vids. I've actually lost the 6th play. Does this become the trifecta here, or do we finally break the streak? It is or will be Friday the 13th. So maybe, only time will tell. Regardless, lube the fuck up, just in case. Let's just dive right in here. So my play here is going to be over 8.5 runs. Got this minus 120 at DraftKings in New Jersey. Full game. Talk about a line that doesn't make much sense to me. This should be 9. I'd even argue potentially 9.5. Anyway, let's talk it out. First of all, these two pitchers literally just met this past Sunday, and here we are again. That game was played in San Diego. And that total was lined at 8.5. That game landed 2-0. In my opinion, that's irrelevant. But there is correlation here to be found or had. Before I go into pitchers, hitters, these two met in San Diego, a total of 8.5, where it was assumed San Diego would only have 8 at-bats. They were a pretty big favorite there. Also, San Diego is currently the 27th worst hitters park in all baseball. This is a common theme with this park year after year. It's often pitcher-friendly. Now we switch over to Arizona, where San Diego is going to be guaranteed 9 at-bats, and Arizona actually has the 12th best hitters park. Let's excuse, pitching numbers, hitters numbers, weather, bullpen for a moment here. Just based on what I mentioned, this line should not be 8.5. Of course, this assumes the total of 8.5 was actually correct from Sunday, which I believe it was, even though the game landed 2-0. You also had your typical, Sunday resting of some bats for that afternoon game. Also, tonight's game, depending when you watch it, yesterday's game, Darvish and Widener going head-to-head. Those are two guys that are having better seasons collectively than Bumgarner and Snell. And that total is 9 with heavy vig to the over. A lot of correlated factors here for why this should not be 8.5. Anyway, let's now talk on this pitching matchup. So Mad Bum, been a rock star lately, right? 5 straight starts of 2 earned or less. 7 earned total over his last 32 innings. Now, has he finally figured things out this season? I'm not truly convinced. He's still getting up a lot of hard contact. His season numbers still have a line drive rate of over 22%, hard contact rate of over 40%. K numbers still below average. Good walk numbers though, but he's getting hit, bad from hitters on both sides of the plate, and where he's been great, has been the lack of homers, at least recently. But again, he draws Slam Diego here, as the cool kids say, and can he go back-to-back good outings? Again, I'm not convinced. I know this lineup's missing Tatis, but this is still one of the deeper lineups in baseball. And Mad Bum had gotten hit hard on Sunday, but found a lot of gloves. If he gets hit just as hard this game, I'd expect San Diego to find some gaps. Now on to Blake Snell, who has some of the worst home road splits in all of baseball. His ERA is nearly 3 times as high, or I think it's over 3 times as high on the road versus at home. Sample's far too large to ignore as well, and he absolutely cannot get right-handed bats out, especially on the road. Through 34 innings, right-handed bats have a weighted OBA of 451. That's nuts. The Diamondbacks may be tanking, but they still have plenty of righties with Pop, Marte, Christian Walker, Carson Kelly. Even a guy like Asdrubal Cabrera hits lefties better. Snell went 7 innings and struck out 13 in his last start here, but can lightning strike twice there? Maybe, but it's worth noting prior to that start, Blake Snell had gone 7 innings just once all season. He hasn't pitched past the 6th inning in 1 road start all year. He's also walked 3 guys or more in 7 straight starts. Loves to play with fire. Way too many free passes and just an alarming amount of home runs to right-handed bats per his innings pitched. I think it's like 12 homers to 71 innings pitched or so. I'd expect nothing short of Snell to be in jams in this spot. Maybe he wiggles himself out of them, but I'll take my chances that he doesn't get out of all of them. And as for the bullpens here, talk about disparity. The Diamondbacks have the 2nd worst pen in all baseball. Padres have the best pen. No Pomeranz, though, and this does matter. Melancon and Hudson are legit, but even regardless, this pen is deep. Even after them, the D-backs are quite the opposite, with below-average arms set to come into the ball game in nearly any situation or every situation. together these two, when you combine them, are net neutral for me as it relates to the total. And at least we're guaranteed 9 at-bats from the team we want in the Padres. And as for weather, it's likely to be over 100 degrees. They'll probably close the roof. This is a negative when you weigh it against what the weather will be, but this park is still an above-average hitting park this year with their numbers, and certainly better than San Diego. To put it into perspective, it's about a 2-run per game discrepancy, or disparity, if you will, between these two ballparks in favor of Arizona. So yes, I get two arms who just met each other in a pitcher's duel, and now they post the same number of 8.5, but now we're in a better hitter's park, and we're getting a much better team now playing on the road, guaranteeing us 9 at-bats there. There's also bad splits in the mix for Blake Snell, and any less than a deep outing from Bumgarner, and this Arizona bullpen will be forced to eat innings, which is only good for an over. Again, the play is over 8.5 runs. Got that -120. Diamondbacks versus Padres. Got that at DraftKings in New Jersey. May the odds be ever in our favor. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Create some fake accounts more. Thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, I hope a tree falls through your living room. As always, drop comments below with your thoughts on the play. Let me know who you're betting for tomorrow's slate. We get comments, right? But I don't hear enough about who you guys want to bet. I know some of you, come to bat and grab your balls and tell me who you're betting, but not all of you. Comment section's warm water. Don't be afraid. Jump in, I also always get back to you guys. We'll have content lined up on the channel all weekend. Major League Baseball, UFC, NASCAR, maybe even some tennis. I'll be back live Saturday running down MLB and then joining Holden and Joey on Sunday. More MLB live preview. Jay, a.k.a. Cake, will have you covered in UFC and NASCAR with live shows as well, and we all know he is super top-notch. I'll see you guys back on Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern for MLB. But until then, be sure to gamble responsibly. Stay safe, folks, and thanks again for watching.